everybody, it's Melissa back again for another holiday mani, and I broke out a retired set today, and I have my little Harry Potter water decals here because I mean, it's not Christmas without Harry Potter, or in my mind it's not. I mean, you have to watch the movies, or at least one of them. So this reminds me of this is you'll be jolly, or you'll be jolly. This is an old set from 2019, and I've just been waiting for the time to bring it out and use it, and I thought this reminded me of Gryffindor, and so I just thought this look like a Hogwarts Christmas right here. I want to try to do this on my thumb and maybe put some on the side too, because this is too small for my thumb. And I didn't want the deer backwards, and I didn't really want to have to play with it. And yes, I cut my nails, guys. I cut them back a good bit and squared them up, so I think that'll make some of you guys happy. I know some of y'all did not like my nails in the shape that they were, and I'm not sure. I'll see. These feel fresh. I'll see how I like them, and it's been a while since I've had squared up nails, so I'll just see. I'll see how it goes, but I did whack a bunch of it off last night, and they feel good. They're, you know, I mean, I can type a little better. You know how that goes. So I'm gonna start with this, with some Gryffindor themed play. These feel like butter, y'all. I mean, they really do. They feel just like, I mean, they feel better than some of the ones I've opened up. Honestly, they do. I may try to use, I don't know, may try to get 2 out of this. I don't know. I'm just like not so good at that anymore. But we'll see. It definitely has got enough room to. This is big, so I'm gonna have to stretch it. I've also got on OPI, my nail envy, so let's see. Stretch it. It doesn't really distort it, guys. I don't think it does. Well, except when you tear it like I just did. Or did I? I don't know. This one will get another coat. I shouldn't have tried to do 2, guys. I just, I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm not used to trying to do them, so I should have just put it on and went like I always do. So the rest of them I'll just be using 1 strip. Just not used to that. I've gotten out of the habit of it, and I'm like just not used to it. Now these have a metallic back. They are a little bit more fragile. I know that. I shouldn't have stretched it as much as I did. I'm gonna try not to stretch it as much this time. There we go. My nose obviously is running. It's like, what's new? What's new, Melissa? It's always that way. So, all right, let's see. Well, that's 2 coats on that pinky. Let's see if they look different. They do look a little different. Let me see if I can put this one on here. We'll see. I might end up tearing this one too. Let's just start it off right. Try not to. And you can manipulate them. Okay. All right. That hits right at the end of my fingernail, and where I'm so used to having them round, it's just the weirdest feeling to have them back this shape again. It's been so long since I've had them square, so I put up a couple of shorts today. If y'all haven't checked them out, do. I kind of did a collage. Oh my gosh, where's my nail file? Did a kind of a collage of the sets that I've done for this holiday that I didn't have videos for. Just used photos. Gosh, I'm gonna have to trim that off later. So I will do that later. Okay, so anyway, I put those up and they're doing pretty good. So that always makes me happy. Rather than getting like 2 views or something, it's nice whenever you see them go past 1,000. So, all right. So these are very fragile strips. I will say that. Very fragile. You know, fragile and Melissa don't go together. So I do have a cool story to tell y'all. You know, we were sick at Thanksgiving, so we didn't get to go to my sister's. And they came out and told my aunt, who's 84, my mom's sister, had the family Bible. She's done all the all the lineage and stuff of our family. And I think you guys know that I always say, I am Irish on my maternal grandfather. Anyway, his family came here to Ellis Island. I don't know exactly in what year it was, but what I was going to tell you didn't have anything to do with what year they came over. They were talking about, my aunt was talking about, she had the Bible out. She was going back. When we found out we have a castle. If you look it up, it's called the Dunluce Castle. It's in the northernmost part of, it's really not even Ireland anymore, it's the UK, but it's pretty much, everybody still says Ireland, but it's up near I think it's called the Isle of Man. But anyway, what's so cool? I mean, what's cool? We have a castle. They have it documented in the family Bible and what years that we had it and everything. And wow, that's pretty. And so they were going back through, and so we were McQuillan. My grandfather's family were McQuillans with an A before they came through Ellis, and then when they came through Ellis, they made them drop the MC from it. Now my grandmother's family was Scottish, and they were McClellans, and they let them keep the MC on theirs, but my grandfather's family, the McQuillans, had to drop the MC on their names, so they were Quillan. And then over time, it was an EN instead of an AN. But anyway, my aunt has all this information. And so in 1513 is when the Quillans took possession of, okay, I have to say this before I go any further. Having square nails, I will say rounded is a whole lot easier on the ends to keep them from buckling. There's just a whole lot more work, I think. Anyway, I still like square nails, don't get me wrong. But it's going to take me a little bit of practice to get back to doing them. But anyway, so our family took possession of the Dunluce Castle. And you can look it up. It's, if you so desire. It's Dunluce, and it's beautiful. It's just in ruins now, pretty much. But one of the coolest things, well, I'll tell you about the family first. So we had it from 1513, and then so the McDonald's, not like the restaurant, but Journey Salad, but like Donnell, that McDonald. The McDonald family, so the McQuillans and the McDonald's started trying to, they waged war on the McQuillans trying to take the castle, and they fought for 50 years. They ended up taking the castle from the McQuillan family in like 1560 something. I don't know. My aunt had it in the Bible. Can't remember. Looking up what I've looked up on YouTube and Google, the dates are right exact. Like what she had was right on point. So, so they took it in like 1560. They fought for 50 years. Journey. So anyway, she's trying to get me to let her play with her. So anyway, the McDonald's took our castle. And they still own it today. They're still considered. But it's funny though, if you look up a lot of the video, it'll say like, what about the McQuillans? They had it stolen from them. Oh, that's pretty. So anyway, yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. And what's even more cool now, guys, I don't watch Game of Thrones, and I'll probably get this wrong, so correct me in the comments, but the Dunluce Castle is one of the filming points in the Game of Thrones, so it's a big tourist thing over there now, and it is the House of Pike, I believe. It's has something to do with the Greyjoy, so that probably will ring a bell for some of you all. But anyway, that's our castle. That's my family's castle, so it's in Game of Thrones. I just thought that was so cool to learn about that. I just hate I wasn't there to hear my aunt tell this, because she's our last. I mean, she's the last in the family, and she's got all the all the documentation and everything. So it's been really cool to look up our tartan and see, our tartan is nothing like this one. It is doesn't have hardly any red in it at all. It's mostly green and gold. But I just thought it was really a neat story, and I wanted to share it with you all. Started to wait until St. Patrick's Day, and then I was like, well, I can always share it then too. Maybe somebody will be listening that has never heard it before. So if you watch Game of Thrones and know what I'm talking about, which I don't, you'll know those scenes that were filmed at that castle. They say the House of Pike or whatever. It's something to do with Pike and something to do with Greyjoy. I know that. That's the castle. And, but it's called the Dunluce Castle. That's the name of it. It wasn't built by our family, but it was taken, I mean, like the Quillens had possession of it in 1513, I believe, is when the Quillen family actually took possession of it. I would love to go visit. Like, I would love it. That would be a trip of a lifetime to get to. I've always wanted to go to Ireland anyway. It's seriously been on my bucket list since I can remember. And so to be able to go and, ooh, that's pretty, and do that on top of everything else, I think would be just amazing. So, okay. I have an idea of what I want to do here, and I want this little fella, I'm going to cut this with the plastic on because I want it to kind of remain sort of stiff. I want to put this down the center of my thumb. Ooh, I did get that close. And I want to put this tartan on the other side. This might not work, so that's why I'm kind of like going to fiddle around with it a little bit. I just didn't want it to get too bulky on the sides, so I just thought, well, I'll just cut down the center. And I don't know if it'll be enough to do both of the thumbs. It might. Let's see. Ooh, no, it's not gonna be enough, I don't think. So if you want to get your placement exactly where you want it, you can take and leave the plastic on. Your strip will stay really a lot more, straight and everything. So I'm going to try to line this up as good as I can at the back. Like I said, I've got some water decals over here. You can just see how everything, usually, these things are flipping and flopping around everywhere. So I want this deer. I wish my cuticle was a little bit, okay. I want him in the center. And that looks like, just see how it's standing up. It's just a lot easier to work with if it is still has this on. And then you can come back and just take it off. Oops, go away, go away. I think it's still stuck to me somewhere. So there are times that it is beneficial. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, so let's see if this is even gonna work. This was my idea, and I have been like, I don't know about anybody else that does videos, but I have been in such a, I don't know, it's funk maybe. I don't know if that's the right word, but again, just, I don't know. I just cannot, I feel like I can't come up with any ideas or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. So I'm wondering if this is enough. I feel like it is. I'm gonna cut just to the right of this right here, kind of in the middle. And I'm gonna leave that on again because I want to get that where I want it before I take it off. And then I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Probably will save this. Let's see. See, that has red in it. I guess it doesn't matter. If it was going on your nail, it'd be the same. So I'm just gonna take about the same amount off this side. So now I've got this pretty strip here. I'll probably just save because I haven't sealed up my pack yet. So, okay, let's see. Do I want to leave the plastic on? Is this going to be wide enough? Yes, it is. Let's see. Do I want it or do I not? Might need to manipulate it a little bit. So I'm going to take it off. And you can see how much more floppy and more, it's just, you know, sometimes it's good though. Sometimes you need that. You need that flexibility, like now. So I'm going to lay this right down beside of the other strip. And I'm going to put a Harry Potter water decal up here at the top. I may just do my other thumb off camera since this is running a little bit long. Let's see, how long we got? 17 minutes. Let's see. I don't know. We'll see. I find if my videos go longer than about 20 minutes, evidently folks get tired of hearing me talk. So, goodness. Oh my gosh. I need to like bring some like bounce sheets or something in here to keep these from sticking. My goodness. Oh, that stuck to my nail. Okay, let's see. I want to put this right down here because that was a little bit, whoop. I want to curve that exactly. All right. Okay. Well, it's not completely tartan, but I got the deer on there, and that was what I wanted. I wanted the stag, actually. I wanted a white one, but there was none to be had, and I don't know what that would look like. Probably not. I don't know. It would have to match up exactly, and that's going the opposite direction. Probably not that good. That's why I probably should not even attempt it, even though my nails are square now. Let's see. Probably would not look good. But I can always just kind of look at it and see. Right there is the match for it. I don't know. That's actually the match right there. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want it to look all, as I said the other day, cockeyed. And I was like, oh gosh, didn't mean to say that, y'all. Cattywampus or side-goggled or whatever you want to say in the South. But we do say cockeyed in the South. Just means sideways. Oh gosh, everything is sticking to me over here in this pile of stuff. Okay. So what I will do, since we are 20 minutes in, I'll do my thumb off camera, and then I'll just go ahead and put the water slides on because I can do that on this hand. So let me do that. I'm going to put the, I want Harry right here if it'll fit, and I think it will. I want the HP up there, right here. And then I'm going to put the Deathly Hallows right there. So let me dip this. Here I go with butter decals. It's always dangerous when I start using these things, because they, I end up losing them in the cup. It's off camera, so, oh goodness. So I finally am over my crud. Doesn't sound like it, but finally over the flu. I feel like it's safe to say I am over it. It was no fun. Anybody that gets it, my heart goes out to you. It's bad. Even if you've had the flu shot, it's not, it just doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Oop, does not make a whole lot of difference. Okay, come here, you little thing. Let's put you on here. Okay. Let's see. So you'll have to tell me if you all watch Game of Thrones, and if you know what I was talking about when I was talking about the castle. Oh my goodness. It's one of those, oh, wait a minute, it might have just slid right into place where I wanted it, or where I will accept that it will be, and that will be okay with me. I'll take that. Let me go ahead and do this other one, and then I'll top coat it, and then we will say bid adieu, and I will finish up my other hand. Y'all have to let me know how you like my nails. Do you like them like this, or do you like them the other way? I'm just going to let them grow for a while, and then we'll see what they turn back into. I don't know. Don't know. But we shall see. Some things are more easy when you have square nails to do, and then some things are, I think, look better with the other style. So it just depends, I guess, on what you're gonna do. Everything is sticking to me. Between the static, electricity, and the water, it's just like, I want to put this right in the, kind of right in the middle. Except I can't do anything. And boy, they are wanting to stick. Like, okay, well, no, maybe not. I was like, boy, these are wanting to stick almost like a sticker, and then it's moving around everywhere. Okay. It's wanting to, it's like, lady, figure out where you want me, because I'm getting ready to be like, that's where I'm gonna be. Okay, I think that, yeah, that's right in the center. This definitely looks Harry Potter. All right, let's top coat it, get a view here, and then I will finish up this other side. Since what are we? 20, I don't even know, 23, 24 minutes into this. So I'll give you a whole look at one hand, and I've got to finish up the other one. And I will definitely put out a short, you know, girl, you know, if it's Harry Potter, there's going to be a short come out. So do this one, because I do my thumb this way when I take my photos. That's why I was like, I need to use that deer, but it doesn't fit my thumb. So just to create your own strips. So now that they're top coated, they'll be just fine. I'll probably go over the rest of them. I definitely will go over the rest of them. But there you go. There is the, let me stand up. There is the Deathly Hallows, and just some, you know, just some hairy vibes. And then here is the HP with the stag, which was his Patronus and his father's Patronus. So there you go. Do the other hand when my finger is not crooked. So anyway, I will see you all later. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll finish up this finger and put the water slides over here, but they'll be just like this. So see you all later. Bye-bye.